Hey guys, it's me, Kimochi Turtle, back here again, and you're probably wondering why the hell am I holding my camera? Well, I just want to shoot a quick intro because as you can see from the banner and obviously what you clicked on, yeah, I discovered a Lost Kimochi Corner episode. Yeah, I shot it but never put it together. I don't know. I don't remember if it was just because of timing. I didn't have a laptop. I don't think I had a laptop at the time. But yeah, I shot this whole video and I never put it together. And I figure why not post it now. But a little kind of intro. Basically, this episode Kimochi Corner is based off a YouTuber. He goes by the name of King Reptar. Basically, he was reviewing some Wish stuff, like anime stuff, and he had this Zabuza statue that looked really cool, and I knew I had to own it. But with that, I'm like, you know what? This statue could come out crap because it's Wish, but also there's a couple other statues that I wanted it. Anyway, so I figured, why don't we put this to the test and let's see how these statues hold up. So yeah, that's pretty much the basis of this Kimochi Corner episode, and yeah, let's go back to 2019 before shit hit the fan, and yeah, let's take a look.
Hey, it's been a while.
Hey guys, Kimochi Turtle here, and I know it's been a while, but I'm here with my latest video. Now, I have my last, I believe my room review, I hinted at a video on my upcoming video, which is this one. And like I said in that little hint, you know, as you get older, you gain more responsibilities. Like, you know, you have to pay for your car insurance, the car, you get your rent, then, you know, other expenses. So, and as for me, you know, I'm a big fan of movies, a big fan of anime. I can't seem to, you know, I can't really splurge on collectibles anymore. Like, most of the stuff here is either when I was younger, or it was just gifts, or maybe like couple things here and there that I treat myself. I usually don't treat myself unless it's like a limited edition or something I really, really want. But looking back at my collection here, you know what I just noticed? For me having a segment on anime called Kimochi Corner, I don't really own a lot of anime stuff. Like, I mean, I own a couple, you know, Androids, you know, from Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia, but otherwise, not so much. So I figured, you know, and plus I didn't get anything, you know, any little figurines like during the holidays. As you know, your parents don't give you toys. Understandably so. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself to some collectibles, just some anime collectibles. And yeah, I looked at the price. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay those prices, at least for right now. So I thought to myself, what site can I order anime collectibles that are not gonna, you know, go, you know, 50 and up? You know, what can I order? And a little app came to mind. You already know what I'm doing with this. That was a shitty snap. Yes, Wish. I know what you're thinking. Why are you ordering crap on Wish? To be honest with you, I said F it, and plus I had a couple of coupons for free delivery, so I figured. So today here in Kimochi Corner, let's check out some anime collectibles. This purchase right here, this first purchase I did, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a really big fan of this anime until I got to the second half of it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 02 statue from Wish. Yeah, the box here is damaged, but it's Wish, so who cares about that? Let's look at the figure. If we take a quick look at the 02 figure, yeah, I just gotta say, overall, like, if you're looking at this far away, it actually looks really good if you don't try to pay attention to the detail. But unfortunately, if I'm reviewing this, I have to. If you look at the legs here and stuff, again, they try to make it have this like shininess, almost like spandex, you know. Here's the thing: if you look deep into it, like some of the paint is like sticking out a little bit, like it's a little blotchy. Her hair, like, it looks good on some parts, maybe like closer to the tips of the hair, but then you get to the top and it's a little it's a little bluish. I don't even know what the heck is going on there. Maybe like a little silver going on right here. And inside I think it's supposed to be white and it's a little yellow. Again, it's just the paint that's a little shoddy. And of course, like, it's kind of top heavy. It's completely hollow underneath. She has no legs in there at all. But yeah, it looks good. Like probably my most favorite part about this figure is the face. The face is actually really nice, just minimal detail that does look like 02. But yeah, again, it's just the detail on it. It's a little meh, just because again the blotchy paint, and you can see the seams from the mold when they're copying this. But yeah, the face is probably the most decent thing about it, and besides her sweet assets. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the next figure. The next figure we're going to take a look at is Zabuza from Naruto. Now, when I saw the image of this figure, I just thought, oh my god, this looks so awesome. That is pretty much an iconic scene. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little emotionally attached to this a little bit more, I'm not going to lie to you. Just because, again, it's a very iconic scene, and this is probably when I really got into anime. Like, I dabbled when I was younger here and there, but once I got to this episode, this is when I was like kicked into gear of watching anime. And again, really nice detail. Like, I mean, just look at the face, like just off the bat, and just look at the blood splatters and everything. It's really detailed. I honestly, it's just one, like, again, this is coming from Wish, and it's just really neat. The only thing really off is, like, this thing is so detailed. Like, everything else is so detailed, but when you look at his feet and stuff, his hands, you would think, like, okay, he's been fighting and stuff. You would think there'd be some grime going on in the fingers and toes, but there isn't. So that's a little off. But other than that, this figure is actually kind of flawless. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention. Again, it's a really cool feature that you could, shove all these, blades and poles into him, like he just got, fucked up. But here's the thing. The guy who copied the mold, he should have maybe, like, went a little deeper into it, because I can't shove the rest of the blades in him. But that's fine, because you can actually just lay them out like he just, took them off and, just laid them around, And it's just so much detail. The base itself is really huge. I can't even, like, explain to you how big it is. And again, just the little details with Haku's mask being there, the little flower, and his giant sword. The sword itself is really big. It's a little hollow. Like, it's thick plastic, but you can feel it's kind of hollow on the inside. But I'm really highly impressed by this figure, and, like, again, it is just a really good display piece. All right, guys, the final figure we're going to take a look at is Nami version BB2 limited edition. Or I guess it's not really limited because it's just a PG copy. And as per usual with Wish, again, you can get the box with this, but it is really damaged, and yeah, who cares? Let's take a look at the figure. Again, for something that's on Wish, it's actually really a good looking figure, Yeah. Yeah. It's a very nice figure, alright. Very nice, just look at the detail. Very nice. It's a really nice figure, even though it's from Wish. I mean, like, some would say even sexy. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna need a second. Oh, Kimochi! Hiya! Oh, hey guys, you're probably wondering what the hell my 2020 self is doing here. Well, my stupid horny self forgot to shoot some footage of me talking about the Nami figure, and so my 2020 self is just gonna fill in the blanks while my horny self is finishing off of it. So let's go ahead and I'm just gonna go based off the footage I have right here. So yeah. let's take a look closely at the Nami figure. With joking aside, guys, this figure is actually has really nice details, especially because, again, this is actually a copy of a mold, and she does come with a plastic stand. And I actually do like the contrast with the yellow, the red, and the blue. Looks really nice. Unfortunately, though, the stand doesn't really hold her up that well. and some of her parts, when she falls over, some of her parts get all over the place. But with that, we can actually take a closer look at the detail. You obviously see her tattoo. It's really painted well. And they actually, again, for being a copy, they actually paint her nails, which is a nice little touch. And she actually has her face looks really good. Actually, in the original mold, they actually just draw her mouth. I actually prefer this, like this version of the mouth. But unfortunately, though, on the top of her head, you can kind of see the seams and the paint blotches here and there. But again, really nice detail. And yes, you probably noticed you can remove her shirt. Yes, you can. And it's kind of weird because it has a weird residue all over it. It's weird. It's kind of gross. But anyway, obviously I can't show you guys the front, but yes, I can confirm there are nips. I repeat, there are nips. But with that joke aside, it has really nice detail. She has dimples on her lower back. She has that line behind her back where she's arching. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see on camera. You do see the seams on the mold again. But with that, again, really nice. No, you cannot remove that. Come on. Let's be civilized here. Although I wish we could. But yeah, guys, overall, I really do like this figure, again, for being a copy of the original mold. Again, I do have some minor gripes, which are, you can see some of the seams on the mold, and also, again, there's some paint blotches on top of her head. But yeah, with that, guys, let's go back to my horny 2019 self, and I'll let him take over. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, I forgot. It's a really nice figure, for something that's on Wish. Fuck. Anyway. How about let's just move on to how I would rank these figures. Laying them out, side by side. If I really had to rank them from 3 to 1, 3 being bad, 1 being great, I would say 0-2 would be a 3, just because, again, the blotchiness of the paint, and just some real discoloring. And again, the only perfect part of this, in my opinion, is the face. Is the really good part. And for me, number 2 would actually be Nami. Again, actually a really good mold. Again, you can see the seams, but just barely. Where you see the seams mostly is under her hair, especially like on her ponytail. You can see where they had to glue something in. And I actually do prefer the face on this copy than it is on the original. I don't know why, I just don't like the marker looking mouth. That's just me though. And number 1 is obviously Zabuza. Again, I could be biased just because this is probably one of my favorite episodes or my favorite scene in anime. It's what got me into anime. But again, overall, he just has a great display. Again, you get the concrete all messed up. You get Haku's mask, and you get to shove knives in him, and every which way you can. Now, the thing is, I don't know where the original, where this came from. I don't know if it was from the original statue or something. I can't really quite locate it. Let me know in the comments below if you have the original or if you know where I can find one, because I would actually like to have the legit thing. But again, the only nitpicks on that figure is just some paint that's not in the fingers and the toes, because he's on concrete, dirty concrete, and he has dirt everywhere, which is kind of weird. And just some holes on his back that you can't really stick the weapons into him that well, or it's really tight. But overall, yeah, this is my favorite figure. And even though this is my number 1, guys, these 3 figures, if you can't afford the legit thing, I would actually recommend these figures. You know, picking them up at Wish, you know, especially if you're on a budget. Just keep in mind when you're ordering stuff on Wish, one, don't order technology stuff, you know, like headphones and all that stuff. Just don't. But if you're ordering something on Wish, again, look at the pictures. Look to see if the seller has actual photos and actual reviews. I actually posted a couple of pictures of these statues. If you'll probably see my pictures on there. And I do highly recommend is, again, even though it's nice to save a quick buck, it's even better to support an artist. I always am for that. That is why I'm actually probably gonna get rid of the 02 and get the legit thing. And I'll probably go back to reviewing that legit thing. But anyway, yeah, guys, keep that in mind. If you really like that statue, and if you can kind of afford it or at least save up, support the artists, guys. Just go ahead and do it. They work hard. The sculpts are amazing. And again, you're just gonna get higher quality than freaking Wish. But anyways, guys, those are the figures I picked up. Let me know in the comments below. Did you think they were pretty decent? Are you gonna pick up any of these? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys next time on another Kimochi Corner. See ya.